I did the same thing with the. Have you read the Dylan book, the where he takes on 50 different songs? I've been listening to those. Like I will read a chapter and then I'll play the song and
I haven't done that one yet because I'm so far behind on my reading. I'm still in the midst of the Bono book, and it's like this is what happened. Okay, like I love Bono. Bono's like one of my main inspirations, much like Springsteen. And I'm reading the Bono book, and like the first page, he talks about having this operation where they had to cut open his chest, and I mean, I knew he had surgery. He didn't reveal what it was, but he could have died at that moment. And you open with this, and I did not know this. And so I had to like settle down,
Okay, speaking of Bono, the picture have on the Rock and Roll Confessional website is Bono. It looks like it's from the Orpheum, from the show, from the book. The picture of you and Bono?
Is it the Facebook, the one they have on Facebook, kind of like an orange jacket, and Bono's in a brown jacket?
I think so, yeah.
That was actually taken at the Avalon. There was a listening party for the album. I'm trying to remember what album it was. Came out in 2009. It was that one that had Magnificent on it and stuff. And we heard it at Capitol, and then we went across the street, and they had a little reception and party there. So that's
okay. Because it looked like I was trying to figure out. It looked, the theater. It looked like it could have been the Orpheum, and I know you were there because I saw you. I saw it on Facebook, and I was there, and I was thinking, how did you get backstage?
Oh, I didn't get backstage. Nobody was backstage. Well, some people were backstage. Backstage is, I guess, different these days because nobody really does it. Nobody really does it. Hey, man, I'm a professional, or I used to be. Background and backstage doesn't really happen that much because of COVID and stuff like that. Everybody's really conscientious. Concerned about that.
So we're talking U2. What do you think? This is getting a little bit of mixed reaction with their redoing of 40 songs. Some people love what they're doing, like, little creative freedom. I'm sure it was inspired by his book and him doing a number of those for his Audible book. Do you like a band kind of revisiting and reworking something that's DNA?
If it's somebody that I absolutely love, yes. I mean, okay, this is gross and graphic, but I've said it since I was, however old I was. But, they could poop in a bag and I'd buy it, it's Bono poop. I mean, that's sick and disgusting. But having gone to the Orpheum show and hearing his stories and how he presented it, it was like, I love the renditions. So I can't wait to hear all of it. So I've already put my pre-order in to get it.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, and I have the Audible book of Bono, so I've been listening to him talk for 20 hours. But he starts it with it's like some acoustic reworkings of a lot of different songs, and I'm guessing that was probably the impetus for, maybe that's what fired up the idea for this.
The show, I'm sure probably everything stemmed from Bruce on Broadway. Right. I don't know if you were lucky enough I saw that show twice, and I just. I a third of the way through it, I just said to the person next to me who was from Chicago, and I traded a ticket for that night so she could go the next night, but so I could go 2 nights. Right. So it worked out that way. And I just went, I didn't know I could love this person anymore. I didn't know I could. I thought I knew everything about Bruce, but he was telling me stories about growing up and as a kid and his struggles that he went through. And it was just like, oh my God, he's just so relatable in the songs that he played. It was beautiful. And Bono's show at the Orpheum was much like that. It was a little bit more staged, I think, with graphics and with some of the music, but the music was, like with cellos. I mean, it was beautiful.
Yeah.